Good morning and Happy New Year. This is like my 10th try doing this video. I need a coffee while I attempt the next one, so that's what I'm doing. Mika and I got back. Oh, that's meant to be strong. Well, whatever. From a walk probably over half an hour ago now. When I started making the videos, I was on a coffee and having breakfast. I have now completed both and getting a second coffee. So that's that. It is a gorgeous day. I don't know if you can see out there. Freaking beautiful. So I'm going to make sure my phone's charged up. Actually, I should go to the car and grab my camera and bring our next walk. I'll do that. I'll take this camera. Excuse me, I'll take this camera and do a bit of filming, and then I'll go around that way a few blocks and come back to the van and grab my other camera that I brought and charge that up. Still need to work out. I still need a laptop to be able to transfer stuff, but that's later. I am feeling a lot better today. I might have been a little mopey with my thing last night, but that's because I was letting go of, I just had deleted some contacts and whatnot, if you saw that video, and so I was a little mopey, had a little cry, zzz. But there's nothing wrong with that. I'm allowing myself to cry and mourn because when I broke it off, we were still living together for 3 months. Around 3 months, 2 or 3, whatever. We're still living together for the first couple of months after the breakup. I was in the spare room with all the van parts and everything, and so that was fun and interesting. And then she moved out and I was by myself at that place, but I had plenty of things to keep me busy. I was packing stuff, I was sorting through shit, cleaning the place, working on the van. I'd spend an hour commute each way to get to work, if not longer. Since the train it wasn't that long, but still it was, decent amount of time, and it kept me busy. Coffee. Coffee will always be my true love. Okie dokie. Let me just put you down here. Oh. I'll just have a look. I have her sitting down because all my other attempts I kept getting distracted because she was tippy-tapping around and her head's going on my lap and she's destroyed her toy and so. Okay, so yes, I was a little down and just getting used to my own company and being alone, and it's a process, and I'm getting through there. And I didn't put many videos up because they all seem to be so mopey. But a few of you have said you still want to hear about my van life and everything, and I'm about to apologize that this is part of it. Dealing with being alone and whatnot. I love being... I love doing my own thing. That is great. But then there's bouts of times when you think of something funny and... yeah. Anyway, I'm not going because I don't want to cry on camera. That's the thing. I can put it aside and have a cry and... it still hurts. So yeah, so these 2 months that I've been in the van have been, I mean, I love it. I really, really love it. And it's just hard with winter because it's raining and wet and cold, and I just get in there and I hunker down and whatever. So there's so much time. There's no TV or internet to distract me. I actually have to think about stuff. And it is good because not just this relationship, just how I handle any relationship, how I be a doormat and change for other people to make sure they're happy and like me and all that. And I'm really, really trying to put a stop to that. And it's hard because it has been a habit that I've had or that I was groomed into for years. I am, how old? Oh shit, 43. I don't know how I made it that far, but I'm 43. And I still have people walking over me. So that's what I'm working on. And that is my reason why I am going to be single. Forever. Lonely. By myself. Solo. I can do that. I have had a bad habit of jumping from one relationship to another. And not all of them were bad relationships. They all had their good parts, but I think most of them were too rushed. And I didn't stand up for what I wanted from the beginning, so that when I finally do stand up for something, they're not like, oh, you've turned into a bitch. I was like, well, no, just because I'm not looking, picking up after you 24/7. Anyway, that's my plan. I need to learn about myself and about my wants, my habits, and that's what we're working on. I was thinking that this dog sitting is really, really good, and I'd like to do that on a regular basis, as a second job, and then maybe that could build into something more for later on, because I have noticed people wanting. Notice the quick subject change just because that's getting too touchy. We're getting on to better and bigger plans, right? I see a lot of ads for dog sitters and that are on the islands and stuff around here, and for me that's perfect. If there's a ferry or something where my van can go, I can take that, or some places you can't, so I could just find a place to park the van and still ferry over and stay there. So there's possibilities. I'm just working on it, chewing on that idea. My ex and I did have that kind of idea, one of many that were never going to happen. So I'm just taking some of those and going with it. I have been researching some power for the van, and all I really need is power for the fan to stop the moisture, so I'm working on that. Next pay, hope to get that. What else? Yeah, I'm not sure. I was going to write a list of pros and cons on stuff I need for the van, but I'm just going to get what I need as I need it. Like if I think, oh, can't do without that for 6 months, which is when I'm hoping to upgrade, or know if I'm going to upgrade by then. I really do love this van, but at the moment it just feels like it's a money pit, so we'll see. Anyway, it is a gorgeous day. I'm going to do some cleaning in here because I'm starting to drown in dog hair, and I finally found the Swiffer and vacuum cleaner, so I'm going to do that. And someone looks so sad because I've made her sit there while I do this video. She's only been there for this video. This is like my 10th try, and all the other ones she was pouncing around and everything. So she's so sad. Anyway, I'll do some cleaning and take her on another one. I'll take my camera, possibly pick up my one that's in the van and charge that and play with that. I don't know when any of that filming would be up because I don't have a laptop, so we're working on it. Anyway, I've dribbled long enough. I'm not doing another one because otherwise I'll never. I think I've been sitting here an hour doing this. So, Happy New Year. I will try to make my videos a little more coherent, not so all over the place. I will sit down and write a list of what I should do on videos and stuff. So, and then just, I'll get there. Just went through a mopey stage and I'm just trying to get my shit together and hang in there. It'll be worth it. Ciao.